Hey YouTube. So here I have my 2005 Ford Econoline, and it's not wanting to start. It's a fuel issue. So today I'll show you how to diagnose and figure out what's going on. Let's get started. Okay, so here's my 2005 E150, and I'll show you how to diagnose fuel issues. Because I know it's not an ignition, because I checked the spark plug for spark, and it wasn't sparking, so I know it's not an ignition issue. So first thing you do is you put your key to the on position and listen at the back. The fuel pump is located right there where the filler neck is. It's just underneath there, so you should be able to hear a hum when you turn the key to the on position. So just turn the key, and there's no hum that can be heard. So first step, go at the front here, pop the hood, and you pop this cover off here to the distribution block, and here you'll see two relays. Now this top one is your fuel pump relay on a 2005 Econoline. So what you can do to check to see if the relay is working or not is you take the relay out, take the horn relay, make sure your horn is working. If it's working, then you know this relay is good. So you take the good relay and you put it in this slot here. Then you go inside your van, put the key to the on position for a couple seconds, turn it off. Do that 2-3 times, and listen carefully to see if the pump turns on, and then try to turn on the vehicle. And if it starts, well, obviously it's your relay that's bad. If that doesn't work, second step you can do is you check your inertia switch, which is on the passenger side here of the van. What you're gonna do is, there's a cover here, you take that cover off, and you'll see here, this is the switch itself. It's kind of difficult to see, but on top here there's a button you can push down, and you push it down completely and you let go of it, and then you try turning the key on, let the pump turn on. So you turn the key a couple seconds, turn it off, do that 3 times, and then try to start the vehicle. If it doesn't start, then the next thing to check is to see if you're getting voltage at there's a wire up here. You can see the connection there, the blue and red wire. So you put your voltmeter on those pins and you check for 12 volts. You need to ground to the frame or any bolt and check for 12 volts at that connection. If you're not getting 12 volts, you might be getting a bad ground somewhere. There is a grounding cable on these vans that you can check, which I can show you later. And if that grounding cable goes bad, then the pump won't go off. So that's one thing you can check. The next thing you can check is here at the back. You got to take your tire off to do this. And if you look up, right there, there's a junction box there by the electrical connector, and it's called a fuel pump driver module. So it's on The driver's side, at the rear frame, inside the rear frame, there's that little box there, and that's the fuel pump driver module. So sometimes those go bad, they get rusty, water gets inside, and then the signal doesn't get sent to the computer to turn the fuel pump on. And then the last thing you can check is the fuel pump itself, which is basically right in line with your filler here. And for that, you either got to cut a hole from the inside and make an access panel, or you drop the tank, which I chose to do, and then put 12 volts to the pump itself, and listen if you can hear the pump turning on. If you don't hear the pump turning on, then it's the pump itself. So you got to feed the 12 volts directly to the fuel pump. I don't know where the grounding cable is just yet, so I'm gonna have to cut the video here and find it and show you where it is. Okay, so now we're on the passenger side where the front door is, where the hinge here is. If you look underneath here, you'll see the green copper wire there. You can see it's completely broken. So what I've done is I grinded the frame and put a new wire in to make sure that there's a good ground here. Now apparently this can cause your fuel pump to not work. I don't know how true this is. I saw this from another guy on the internet, but it doesn't hurt to try. You can see my cable was completely broken, so I just put in a new one. It took a few minutes, but it was worth the effort to do it. So that's basically it, guys. Apart from that, electrical issues, improper connections being made, but those are the main 5 things that you need to check to make sure you're getting fuel. You can also maybe check the injectors to see if they're clogged up, but that's fairly rare. I mean, if you're running your vehicle regularly, shouldn't get any rust buildup or anything that'll clog your injectors up, but it could be your injectors too. But anyways, I hope this video helped you out and gave you some ideas as to what might be the problem in your vehicle. So thanks for watching, guys.